And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the New Orleans Saints. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Here we go. Five.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now the man from nearby Baton Rouge, it's the LSU star Darius Geis. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Second and 7 at the Saints' 13-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Geis. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. On the ground, Geis. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll turn to Thompson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Chris Thompson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Going quickly here to Thomas. That one goes for 36 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jonathan Allen. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Looking to throw. sliding out of the pocket. Looking long for Thomas. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Rock it.
2nd and long. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Down. 30 base. 61. Match box now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. Now the pressure gets to him again. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep, the former star at nearby LSU, Patrick Peterson.
Let's go.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Here's Geis. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that's how you want to start a sequence defensively. That's what we used to call, partner, hello, glad to meet you. Tagged him for a loss.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now it's Haskins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson. 83 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
36 yards on the play. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2 seconds to go, 1st quarter. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. 2nd and 6. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Back to throw here. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith. His 1st touchdown of the new season as his guys are back within a single score. Lutz with the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd down, Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the 1st half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Geis. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's Haskins to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there. Good for a Redskin first down.
And the Redskins first down.
Throwing now. Haskins on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is now 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
First down, Washington.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
First down, Redskins.
Here we go. Defense on deck. On deck. Check.
They'll run on first down. Thompson. He will push his way down to about the 14. The tackle made by Ken Crawley.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, but not be deterred by anything else.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Check, 53's mine. I'm trying to collect.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. 65.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
60 or
53, Mike 53.
Come on, 17-yard line.
Jim Pilot, 64, weak. Ready?
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Thomas has got it. Complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This quarterback now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that
and turn it into positives moving forward.
Sound like he's about to do that advanced thing.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like a
told you John was
They'll
going
get
to
this
win.
one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And that's incomplete.
You ain't sent him. You should have sent him.
10 seconds left.
He
was looking for Paul Richardson there. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Check it back, check it back.
Ain't worried about nothing at all. Yeah. And then his boy.
To Thompson on the draw. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with
Yeah, I
4
watched it.
seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
I couldn't
On the
really
left hash, it's a
see
36-yard
what
attempt.
plays was calling. I broke my
And his
phone at
kick
work.
is indeed good. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you on over to
That shit got
Orlando
exposed.
for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Boy, I hope my
He
player
hit that tight end, D.
Out there ready for
He
this
hit that tight end, D.
Redskins offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in
I
a
hope my
certain
player
way
here
in
at
the
number
first
5,
half,
boy, oh
and they've
boy.
had ability to see what you've done.
Said I hope my
They're
player
ready to
here
make
at
their
number 5,
adjustments.
boy, oh
So guess
boy.
what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead
Yep.
of the pace because you are looking for some separation in
Looking
this
at
ball
this
game.
draft one
Adjustment to
more
the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. On first down, this is Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
So you change the receivers up.
Run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
It was.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That really sets them back.
Oh,
a
man.
loss of 6.
Yeah, I definitely hope my man be here then.
So
Number
now
5.
they operate back from their side of the field here.
Worry about
Second and
wide
long.
receiver on the rebound.
On second down, here's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
I almost
That's
gave
caught
up a third
inside
for
the
Mike
20.
Thomas, for real.
39 yards
But-
there, a big one.
Man, that Bills third is real early.
Yeah, these are the types of
I can bust something else that I need to. Ain't no biggie though. Mike Thomas, he gonna drop in the year. He 20. He gonna start dropping in the year. He 29.
More big plays.
On first down, it's Thompson, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game
not.
going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Again, a run with Thompson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
He tried to. I actually talked to the dude yesterday,
Still 9 to go.
but
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this
yeah, I
lead.
guess
Give
Reef
it to the
came in and
backs
said,
a
"Fuck
little
it,
bit.
I give that third for ASAP."
Probably a good philosophy
He
at
ain't
this
even
point
need
to
him,
make
but
that
whatever.
defense stand up and stop him. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And his kick here is good. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Let's see, what I got to download on this game, boy? What I got to do, download on my game?
His rough night continues. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2K. I'm still trying to look at this 2K shit. Yeah, we downloaded it. He's so quick to download, to buy it and download. He bought it under his profile.
Call it a gain of
Now I
3,
gotta
but
remember
not
how to
enough
change
move the
over
sticks.
the
It'll be
profile,
3rd down and
download it,
4-2.
Tough
all
first
that
down for
extra
him,
shit.
unable to put up the numbers
Moving
he's
too
used to
fast.
producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the ground, Kamara.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners.
You in the game, hitter?
They always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Murray has the first down and more. And down to the 16-yard
So when you think about drafting,
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints.
oh shit, that's perfect.
Traquan Smith.
That's even better.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
She want me to take her to
Looks
the
good
move. She
on
want
the
me to
extra
take her
point.
ass early,
And that
man.
gives them a 3-point lead.
Come back
After
to
the
my
touchdown,
draft. If I go
wants
to the
to kick it
club
off.
tomorrow, I'm all good. That's great. That'll work out perfect.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Girl about to blow me. She ought to try to hang with me tonight. She probably be shut. I'm saying, baby, we go
Out there ready for this next drive, the
Really
Redskins
such a
offense.
spot.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Haskins, complete. Richardson has it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Mike's 50. Some got man.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one complete to Smith. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up a throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Well, the good thing about it, seemed like quite a few people around to do their re-sign. If everybody re-sign and hit advance, that bitch was real advance by itself. Real. But everybody, you can never get everybody to hit advance.
With a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
Faster everybody to advance, but the faster we can start that damn off season.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, here's Haskins. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
It's Hill, complete. And now
jump put on back-to-back jump.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
X3, 218, chop.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrap. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devin Funchess. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yeah. There you go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover.
Oh, you
and
know
that
that
shot. They got to make amends.
And how many times have we said?
And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown of the new season. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a
That's
defensive
right.
battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And a decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down
Call
back
me on
shy
the way
of the
back.
20.
Just call me on the way back.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. He's back to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly, costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Oh, boy.